John.
Is that what you did? Up the unit on Judge, and you homered?
Yeah, yeah. I figured. I mean, he hasn't hit a homer in 10 games before tonight. He's still hitting the shit out of the ball, but just not hitting it over the fence.
Yeah. He's got the highest batting average in baseball at 409.
Damn it, John.
You believe that?
The four now.
409, that's what I got it at. Yep.
That's pretty crazy
Pretty
stuff.
crazy.
He's the man. He always will be.
Pretty freaking crazy. All right, episode 14. Let's fucking rip through this. Nice fucking sophisticated, dude.
You like that, dude? You like that angle, dude?
It's a good angle. It's a good angle to do this at. Oh. All right. Fucking Monday night. Yanks won 4-1. Cookie Carrasco on the bump. 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. The one blemish on his night was the Bobby Witt homer. And anytime you've got someone like that being the only damage all night, you certainly take that. He gave it on to Fernando Cruz, 1 1/3, no hits, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. He's looked dominant. Tim Hill, 2/3 of an inning, no hits, no walks, no runs, 1 strikeout. Weaver, 1 innings pitched, nothing, 1 walk. Williams came on for the save, one inning, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk. A little sketchy there from him again on his second save of the year.
Slowly but surely getting a little bit better as this series showed. We'll get into it later when you read the lines out later, but definitely Cookie I think heard that interview with Susan and Booney talking about how many walks they've been issuing previously at the highest clip before this game. Only 1 walk from Cookie. I think only 2 more for the rest of the game.
2 from Cookie and then 1 from Weaver and 1 from Williams.
Yes.
That's what I got. Okay. Just gotta write that back down. All right. Yeah. Great night from the pitching. 2 hits on the night, 1 being a Witt homer. Who cares? With the bats, Jazz got it going with his 6th homer of the year in the 4th. Grisham in the 5th got 3 homers. Grisham, Rice, and Wells. Love to see that, obviously. Lefties just hammering them. Judge 2 for 4, Goldie 2 for 4. Yanks win 4-1. Bada bing, bada boom. Not much to really say about that. The Royals also just aren't like, I don't know. There's something about this Royals team. I think I heard somebody today. Bobby Witt and 8 guys who can't hit.
I think that's pretty evident enough of this series.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really think anybody else consistently did damage other than Bobby Witt against our pitching staff. Maybe the cash
really essentially stemmed from Bobby Witt in this series.
Yeah.
Yep. Tuesday night, 4-2 win. Max Fried on the bump, 6 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Ran into some trouble in the 3rd. Melendez homer and a Bobby Witt RBI double. So yeah, there's Bobby Witt again. Max Fried obviously looks incredible. Didn't want to come out of the game. Booney tried to take the ball from him. And love to see that out of Fried early already with Boone. Trying to get the get him to let him go through the game.
Yeah, especially coming from a guy who, when signing this long-term contract with the Yankees, very well knew that a guy like Garrett Cole and a very young staff was in front of him. And then, the dominoes just fall. Cole out for the year, Schmidt out for some time, Keel out until June. He, kind of without warning gets vaulted to be, hey, like, you're the ace now. And there's really nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to shut up and throw the ball. And he's done that seamlessly. And it's only getting better from the looks of it.
Yeah, seems like he likes being a Yankee, which is always a good sign. Always one of the first things got to look for when this team signs people. Passed it off to Weaver for 1 1/3. No hits, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout. And then on to Williams for the save, his first real clean save of the season. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, one strikeout. On the offensive side, the Yanks up against Michael Wacha. Jason Dominguez 3 for 3 with a base clearing RBI double. Huge night for him. I felt like he was a ball magnet watching that game. Huge night for him. Wellesley.
Yeah, I mean, from the right side all year, he's
Oh yeah,
just been
that as well.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean, you'd love to see it translate to the other side of the plate. Did draw 2 walks today. Still went over 3, but I feel like he's starting to see the ball a little bit better from the other side of the plate. But yeah, again, can't really complain. Probably the MVP of the series, in my opinion, with the 4 putouts in game 1 and the 3 for 3 game 2. Just starting to blossom into a really promising young player that I think we all wanted to see maybe a little bit earlier, but it's coming along now. So
yeah, it's certain as of right now, it's certainly coming along. But yeah, and that was huge from the right side of the plate. Seeing that, obviously struggled, and seeing it come back around to the other side of the plate's huge. Wellesley 0 for 3, but he had the walk to get the first run in. Volpe 1 for 3, Judge 2 for 3. That was pretty much all that was going. 4-2 win. Not much else there. Wednesday being right now. 4-3 win. Clark Schmidt back. 5 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Ran into some trouble early. Settled in. Really had full control over the game pretty much from there up until the 5th, where he gave up 2 runs, and then he was up at his pitch count, which getting through 5 2/3 is huge.
yeah, definitely. I don't think anybody expected him to go anywhere past the 5th, including myself. Yeah, let's say he wasn't on a pitch count; he was on Maddox watch for about 5 1/3, which getting guys out efficiently. That's what you love to see. It's something that the Yankees haven't been able to do throughout the first 15, 16 games of the year with the injuries to the staff. So yeah, just a big breath of fresh air, a sigh of relief, and hopefully a positive for a staff that needs it right now.
Yeah. Yep. And on to Leiter, 1 1/3, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, and then Fernando Cruz got the 2 inning save, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. He's been fucking nails. They were questioning earlier in the game. What's gonna be the game plan? If we get into this situation late. Obviously, no Weaver, Williams as they went the first 2 games, pretty hefty amount. So then obviously Cruz just comes in for 2 innings and just nails it shut, which is just awesome to see. Because we got there off of Judge going 3 for 3 with a big clutch 7th inning homer. Love to see that. Love to see him just get, especially in those big spots, man. Especially
Yeah, finally broke his 10-game homerless streak, which he's been killing the ball regardless. Just hasn't been able to go over the fence. Started off this game with a ball that had an exit velo of 114 off the bat. Had a couple 110s in the previous games before. So yeah, he's just still killing the shit out of the ball. Came up huge tonight, and that's why he's America's captain of the WBC.
Yeah, that's America's captain, the new Captain America. Volpe 1 for 4 with a RBI double, 2 RBI double, and Belly also 1 for 4 with a 2 RBI double. Or not 2 RBI double, just a single, just a little RBI double. Yep, that got us there. And Belly obviously closed off the game with that insane diving catch, which was that's a hell of a way to end the series.
Yeah, definitely an exclamation point. I almost thought he like broke his ankle or kind of like rolled over and misplayed it badly, but yeah, I was wrong. Got made the catch. But yeah, a little bit of theatrics at the end there for sure.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little
Just
bit.
just to keep us on our toes for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, Yanks sweep the Royals. I'm not honestly like as super pumped as you may think because I mean it's just I really don't. Again, I don't think the Royals are gonna be what they were last year.
Yeah,
I'm not sure they have the bats. Their rotation doesn't look great. I'm not sure they're gonna be the same Royals
yeah.
from
I mean,
last year.
obviously, I feel a hell of a lot better at 11-7 instead of the latter.
Oh yeah, a sweep's a sweep. Sweep's a sweep. So
Yeah, but definitely not. I mean, it literally felt like watching the last 3 days was it was Bobby G versus the world essentially.
yeah,
The pitching staff didn't look nearly as good as last year. Even though Bubic has started the year, I think he had a .96 ERA through his first 18 innings, and still looks pretty decent tonight. But I mean, I think it's just a staff that's a year older, and feel like kind of riding off a little bit of a playoff hangover. Beating the Orioles, and when really nobody,
nobody.
including
No, yeah.
myself, expected them to beat the Orioles in the fashion that they did. And it's hard to recreate success.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
Um,
hard to recreate a little pesky ball club that they were last year. But
yeah, like the minimal success that they had. When I say minimal success, I mean like just doing enough to get themselves in the position that they were in.
yeah,
It's very hard to do that again. And I mean, again, it's only 20 games of the year, but it's not looking great for them right now.
no, it is not. Looking forward, the Yankees are traveling to a familiar place. They're going down to Tampa to go play some games at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Go take on the 8-10 Tampa Bay Rays in a 4-game set. Thursday's matchup will be Warren versus Taj Bradley. That'll be interesting to see how Warren continues on after looking pretty damn good. I mean, the ERA is not showing it at 5.14, but I've been pretty impressed by Warren so far. Taj Bradley will be an interesting matchup for him. Friday night, we get head case Rodon with his 5.48 ERA coming in against Rasmussen. I can never say that fucking name. He's coming in with an 0.60 ERA. Saturday, 4:10 game. Got Koozie against Shane Baz, who's looked really good with a 1.42 ERA. But Cookie's been looking like he can get us wins. And then Sunday, Freed versus Poit, 4.91 ERA. Hopefully the Yankees go down there and just kick the fucking shit out of them. But
Yeah, that'd be great. And we said in the video before how everyone's kind of dragging their feet in the mud in the AL East right now. If you were able to hear it, chances are you probably couldn't. But this is definitely, big 4-game stretch to extend our already, I think, 2 or 3 game lead in AL East. The Yankees, I think, are now 11-7, and I think the next best team, I think the Rays played the Red Sox actually just now. I don't know who won the game, but regardless or not, it's about a 2 or 3 game stretch, and it would be nice to make it a 6 or 7 game extension.
yeah, let's get a little win streak going here. Let's get a little win streak going. Lastly, the only really thing I have, it's gonna be a real short one. The last thing I really have is just Luis Heel getting delayed on his throwing process. Boone said, we're just going to look at it in 10 more days. Where you want to see in 10 more days. So I guess we'll see. At least we got Schmidt back looking pretty damn good. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty much it. That's all I fucking got.
Yeah, quick to the point.
Quick to the point.
Bunch of 4-2,
Yeah.
4-2 games, 4-3 games.
Not too much really to talk about besides the Yanks just kicking ass.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. Fucking smell you later.
All right.